What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G, the Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. Tabletop Takeout Tuesday. Here we go again. Every single Tuesday, you can expect to see me tell you why I love or like or enjoy a certain game. What aspects of the game mechanics and components? What about the story, the theme of the game? I tell you exactly why I enjoy it, in hopes that this information will spark something in you so that you will go out and get more information yourself and then know whether it's something that you want to play. Or maybe you want to get on your shelf to always have ready to hit your table. Well, today we're delving back into the world of Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm going to be telling you why I love Waterdeep, Dungeon of the Mad Mage. So join me down the table, and we'll have this discussion. D&D! I mean, come on! Dungeons and Dragons! Yes! Yes! That's my number one reason for liking this. This is my number two reason for liking this. How many numbers do you want me to count? I mean, I can count to 23. Some of you got that. No, seriously, I do. I've really been enjoying these cooperative adventure system games that Wizards of the Coast and WizKids have been putting out for the Dungeons and Dragons line. Now, this is a little bit different in a sense. And I just want to say right up front that I know I've said this before, but as far as the order of the games that have come out for the public, I gotta say that this may be the best introduction game, the best gateway game to the adventure system, to these D&D games. I really feel that way. I say this in part because it has, I believe, one of the tightest stories running through the different adventures, through the campaign. This has probably one of the best and tightest tales that you are going to be given in this series. By the way, this is not part of the series. It just fits there. Just to clarify, not only is the story, I think, fantastically perfect in comparison. Nothing is perfect, I know that. But I'm saying in comparison to what has previously been published for this game title. It is, in my opinion, the superior connected story. But that isn't the only thing. Unlike the other games in the series before this game actually goes to level 4. Before this, they only went up 2 levels. Sure, you would get some bonuses after you reach 2nd level, but it was never the same as leveling up. So this has literally doubled the amount of levels that you can climb in this adventuring system game. Now, this means that that's throughout all of the games. Because that's another reason why I like this game in particular, because this series is completely compatible with itself. Every one of these adventure system titles, you can mix and match elements from map tiles, the monster cards, classes, abilities. They're all completely mixable. So now that this has come out with the rules for level 4, that is across the board. I mean, in all honesty, the only thing that could make this more D&D is if one of the players was the DM. That, in my mind, is really about the only thing that could do that. Because then there's other things that'll fall in place. Like you could be sitting there and saying to yourself, yeah, but Big John, it doesn't mean that you're going to be having like NPC encounters that mean anything. It's just whatever the board game, runs. It's completely rare. No, not if you have a DM. See, not if you have a DM running it. Then changes like that can be made. So I think that is a nice blanket cover statement, but it's still absolutely true. This is the most Dungeons & Dragons rule-wise, experience-wise game out of all of the adventure system titles thus far published. This definitely falls into the top rank of the game system. I think also because at its core, it seems like more of a traditional Dungeons & Dragons story. Because what you're doing is you're going on a delve. That is the core of this, is going on a classic dungeon delve. And especially if you have the rest of the games to mix and match with it, you're going to have the ability to put together an absolutely amazing party. In fact, you're probably going to get a little character locked at the options that you have. But yeah, it's going to pull everything together, I'm telling you. And it feels not just more like D&D, but it feels more like, not completely, I'm not saying completely, but it feels more-ish like old school D&D than anything else in the system I've played so far. If you're a Dungeons & Dragons fan, this game is gonna add more oomph to the rest of the series. If you don't have anything else in the series, this is a great game to start with. And I do believe that you are going to enjoy the Dungeon of the Mad Mage well enough that you're going to be interested in getting more titles. And if you have more titles, you need this, in my opinion. So please, go out and get as much information as you can if you don't have enough already, and go out and make up your mind. But I think Dungeon of the Mad Mage is a perfect addition to any board gamer's shelf. Tabletop Takeout, why am I singing? This is a J.G. Wentworth commercial. Losing my mind.